This is Mary Kirby at the Apex IFSA exhibition in Long Beach, and I'm speaking with Kontron's John Moseley about Kontron's impressive product portfolio here. Thank you, John, for joining us.
Thank you, you're welcome.
So Kontron is the backbone of many of the wireless IFE, in-flight connectivity solutions on the market. You have a cadre of hardware
We do.
that is doing the hard work,
Yeah.
from servers to Wi-Fi access points to modmans. Tell me a little bit about how the server technology, for example, is evolving.
Sure. Well, thanks for having me here. It's exciting to speak to you. So,
Welcome.
yeah, the server, our server's been around now for a number of years. It's good, solid technology, as you say, used by a lot of organisations in conjunction with our WAP technology that I'll touch on in a little while. One of the things that we've noticed from the COVID fallout is the whole component issues. So whilst our current server is fine, it's good, we are now entering into a phase for a refresh of that server, just to head off and ward off some of those obsolescence issues that are just around the corner. So I'd anticipate by next year, middle of next year, we'll have a new refreshed 4608 plus server to add to our range, and it will be a form, fit and function replacement. So customers with software, certainly that's something key to them. Don't change it, just keep it the same and enable us to service and support those programs that they have into the future.
Will it have more storage?
It will have more storage.
Okay.
We'll have a switch to a different storage technology. That will help with again with longevity, with power. So we're excited about that.
Okay, and in a world where we're seeing a lot more 4K content, that will be
Yeah.
handy?
So that's probably the next generation
Okay.
of server again. We've long spoken about a slightly beefier version of a server. Incorporated some of the 10 gig technology so that will enable us then to support that 4K seatback systems. So again, on the roadmap, it's certainly not a secret that we've been talking about that product. Again, COVID kind of hit, I think it hit a lot of us quite hard with just delaying some of the programs, but we're back on track, and again, late 2023, we should have more news.
Okay, great. On the wireless access point front, you have to continually innovate. Talk to me about meeting the continual new standards.
So I'll say we're already looking at Wi-Fi 10 because that's going to be here soon enough.
Right.
So we've got our Wi-Fi 6 that's currently shipping at the moment. We are looking at Wi-Fi 6E. We're looking at 7. They're both on the roadmap. I think we're kind of looking at use cases for the 6E at the moment. We're certainly not going to be the first to market. We're just going to take our time. We're looking at the technologies that are out there that can help us create a better product for our customers. So, but yeah, again, for sure, next year I'm sure we'll be there with a 6E and then 7 and then 8 and then as they come through.
Is it your experience that when that comes out, the operators want to be prepared, or are they going to hang on to their kit for a while?
I mean, we all know that longevity is key in this market. So if you've invested in something that you want to keep it, if you've got a new technology that's an absolute must-have, that it's a game changer, then yeah, they'll jump on that. But they want to make that move as painlessly as possible for them. So I think 6E is. I think it's an interesting technology because it's just the next generation. But we're gonna hold back and see how that develops for use cases.
Okay. Another interesting area that you're now deeply involved in multiple projects is your modman equipment, which is also going to be supporting these shared hybrid network scenarios that we're seeing with LEO and MEO satellites. Tell me a little bit about this product.
Yeah. So I guess it started a number of years ago with the single modem modman that was sold, great product, and then in conjunction with one of our partners last year, we developed the dual modem modman. So that was launched. It had Hughes and an iDirect. It's what customers wanted. Then we get the disruptive technology of LEO coming in, and then we're hearing that's great, but could it have so maybe it's an IQ800 and something to support a OneWeb, and it's something that we're listening to. It's very much project driven. So I think The long-term goal is to have that portfolio, a matrix of a product. So it's, well, what do you need? Who are you going to use? Who's your connectivity partner? And what do you need in that? And it is exciting. It's the real growth area for Kontron, and we're working a lot with the modem card manufacturers to ensure that their products will fit, and that's key for us, and it's key for them. So I think the connectivity drive in avionics at the moment is the real exciting area.
Truly, a lot of people on the show floor are talking about, we're looking at kind of a multi-pipe scenario to aircraft. The most sensible conduit to the ground is what will be employed. So you're there ready with a product that can support that reality. And
to your point, the phrase I hear a lot now is, what have you got for multi-orbit?
Yes.
And it's like, okay, well, we hear you and we're developing it.
Another aspect of your product portfolio that's very interesting, that enjoys a lot of kind of attention, is the portable solution, which allows an airline to rather quickly bring wireless entertainment to their passengers. Tell us about the decision a few years ago to enter this market and what you're seeing now. Yeah,
so it's no secret. I guess 4 or 5 years ago it wasn't on our roadmap. We saw that other organisations were doing it. I guess there's no finer form of flattery than copying somebody's idea, and I think that we saw that was a great first stepping stone to get organisations and airlines involved in streaming. And certainly in the past, you want to do a trial on one aircraft. The cost to do that with a fully embedded system was very much prohibitive. So in conjunction with our Kontron Group sister company, SecureGuard, we had the P100 developed as that just that product that would introduce organisations to what is streaming. Is there a business case for it in their particular airline? And I guess now we've got over 1,000 of the boxes flying. So it was a good decision for us to come in that market, and very much there are projects where we can trace the lineage back to, well, we tried it with the portable, we liked it, and then we deployed with a full embedded system, not quite connected yet, still a disconnected system, but then that's the next step on their roadmap to connectivity.
So it effectively is also helping to bridge that gap until an airline is ready for full-blown connectivity.
For sure.
They can offer this kind of viable streaming product.
Yeah.
And they can do it battery-powered or aircraft-powered.
Battery-powered or aircraft-powered, yeah, absolutely. And again, some of them are happy, the smaller airlines are happy with the logistics of charging batteries, swapping batteries. Others just want to stay as far away from it as possible. And then, through aircraft power or the kind of standard laptop power brick, they can power that unit.
You mentioned earlier that obsolescence obviously is an issue, as there's been supply chain constraints, rather. How do you keep it all rolling in the face of these challenges?
Oh, it's really easy. We found a beach, we got some stuff, we made it all. It's really tricky. We have a fantastic team back in our North American Canadian facility where a lot of the R&D and development is done now. Typically, one of the benefits with the Kontron systems is a lot of the internals of the system are Kontron-owned products, so that they're used in different marketplaces, be it telecommunications or medical or transportation. So we have a very large global team that just monitors components, and that just enables us to get what we need to enable us to support these long-term avionics programs. But it's not easy, and I'm sure anybody that watches this that's to do with manufacturing, they're going through the same pain.
Right. We're hearing that a lot. Well, this week then at the Apex Expo, what's your message to airlines that are going to the different stands and land at Kontron?
I think they should come and see the breadth of the product that we have, the support that we have to enable their project to achieve takeoff. I think we've got a very broad range of products, and the development doesn't stop there. There's plenty going on back at the main facilities to take us into new areas as well. So I think hopefully by we have this conversation next year, there'll still be some interesting developments within Kontron.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, John. We really appreciate it.
No, thanks for the opportunity to speak to you. It's great.
Thank you.